Yeah, so hello everyone, and yeah, as you could see that today we are starting with the revision of ratios and proportion. So we will continue with that today, and so the most important or not that you could find it out yourself, as you could know that various videos are available on this platform where you could get to know that which topic are important or not. By the way, I'm going to cover almost all the topic, almost what I'm going to cover the whole syllabus. So yeah, I'll be covering the whole topic. So there's no need for me to know what is important or not, but yeah, if you want to know, then you could refer to various other videos available. But yeah, so here we start with the ratios and proportion. The basic idea which you could get from here is like what it is. I hope you could see that from here, right? That a b is this, that, whatever. Just listen to the, yeah. And the same thing goes for the three things, and a is to b is to 3, right? And one other thing which is most important, which I mean everyone has to pay attention, right? um, that is the thing here is that units need to be same. Like if you are dealing a quantity in r, then the other quantity should also be in r for taking ratios. As you could see here, it's 3 is to 2. It means it has been taken like I guess 60 is to 40. Yeah, and you could find it that it's 3 is to 2, right? So this how it works, and I hope you could understand that it's similar, that kilometer is to meter won't be working. That won't be working. You have to take meter and meter, right? So I hope you could understand that what's wrong and what's right. So yeah, this is not going to happen, but yeah, this could happen surely. So that's the case, and yeah, one more type of question which you would be getting more often, that if you are given with a is to b and simultaneously b is to c, you are being asked with a is to c, that what is it. So let's suppose with an example question, that a is to b is provided as let's suppose 5 is to 2. I'm just taking a random example just to make you clear for the revision. I know you all know what is going on with this, and but yeah, it's just a revision part, so that's why I'm cutting all the basics. Don't worry, I don't think the video will be too long or too short. Yeah, and here it's given as 1 is to 3. So as you could know, we have to, I mean, counterpart with the, what you could say, the common unit. Here we have b as common, right? I'm sorry for this, just a second. Yeah, as you could see here, we have b as common, b as common. So we have to look for this, that b common 2, and here it's 1. So we have to make it even common, and for making that, I hope you could understand that here we need to multiply it with 2. I hope you know that multiplying both the terms of the ratio doesn't affect. I mean, the ratio, as you know, it's going to be cut, right? It's like b by c. So if you multiply 2 here and 2 here, it's nothing, right? So yeah, you're going to multiply, and the result will be like, the results will be like, just a second, 2 is to 6. So yeah, if it's 2 is to 6, so as you could know, if it's 2 is to 6, then this a is to c result is going to take 5 from here and 6 from here. So it would be 5 is to 6. Yeah, that's cool, right? So this is how this process also works. I don't think you should expect question from this topic, I mean the direct question, but yeah, you should know this. As you know, competitions exam always involve more than a concept and a question generally, but yeah, IPMAT doesn't do that. It doesn't, I mean, it hasn't did that yet, but no one knows what's going to happen. So yeah, you should be thorough with your basics, and that's why here is the another thing which I'm going to talk about. That's the, what's the, you would call it as basic, I mean concepts of conceptual solution, right? As you could see here, it's written as conceptual solution. So conceptual solution, it clearly states that what's the concept behind the actual solution. So in, as you know, ratio and proportion is not even a vast topic, as you would have, I mean, studied it in that 8th standard. It's just the same. Some things have, I mean, nothing has changed, but yeah, you know, you have a level to it because exam has to offer some level. So I don't know why my voice is shaking, but yeah. So let's focus on it. It's a general questions asked. Generally, questions are asked like, "What's A?" I hope you understand what's A. What question are these, right? For example, if we say like, let's take an example for better understanding. For example, just add a ruler. just a second. Just a second. Yeah, sure. That's cool. And let's take an example with that. That is, you are given the ratio of, let's suppose A is to B 5 is to 3. I mean, you have been given with that, and it is also said in the question that A is, sorry for my handwriting. Yeah, A is 30 more than B, right? It has been stated. Now you have to ask, I mean, you have to know what's A. It's given what's A or what's B, whatever you could say. So A here denotes that what's the, what you can say, what's the total I mean, what's the thing, I mean, what's the quantity which has been asked you in the question, or what's the relative quantity which has been asked you in the question. That's just the part of it. So yeah, here, I mean, here we are going to start. So as you could see that here in the question, it's stating that A is 30 more than B, right? Being asked what is A. So in this type of question, you could directly does not find with the basic, with the, I mean, I'm just stating that with the basic concepts, with going up with the basic concept, you can directly calculate the value. You have to first find out the value of B by using this equation, like B with A plus B into the total value. The total value will be like, you know, A is 30 more than B. So A is 30 more than B. That means simply you could write it as A to B what, right? A is to be, you could call it as A to B, B plus 30, right? And B. So it becomes your total value. And here also you could replace it with that, and it becomes the solution which you have to calculate, and it will go lengthy, but yeah, you should remember this, because in some of the questions of partnership, I mean, I'm not going to discuss in this class, in this session. When I'll be revising partnership, I consider partnership to be a separate, not it's not a separate topic, but yeah, then even I used to consider it as a separate topic. Generally we should, it's not we have, but yeah, we should study it separately for the proper and better understanding, because partnership questions involve things like investment part, percentage part, ratio part, variance part, and various other things. We'll be talking much about that, but yeah, if it's directly partnership questions related to ratios, then this concept would be very much helpful than any trick available, as I have found out. So yeah, it would become lengthy, but yeah, it will be solved. So the direct questions which will arise from ratios and proportion, I would directly suggest that you should move to the tricks. And moving to, which simply means that according to me, there's only one trick available for the whole ratios and proportion chapters, and that trick is nothing else than this. I hope you could very clearly read this line, that solving ratios by predicting a multiple. I hope you could understand what is it. If not, then obviously I'll be helping you to understand. So it's like, let's take this example only. And if we take this example, as we know, yeah, what is it? A is to B is 5 is to 3, right? So you could say A is to B is 5 is to 3. Here it is written. And the another statement here stated is A, I mean, sorry, yeah, A is 30 more than B. So as per that need, when we'll take it here, A is 30 more than B. It clearly means that when you do this equation, A minus B, it should give you the value. What has happened? Just a second. Yeah. So it should give you a value of 30, right? But as per the ratios, As per the ratios, A minus B should give you, I mean, if we'll take it from here, that A minus B, it should give 2. So 2 to 30. 2 to 30. So here must be something. I hope you are understanding what I'm trying. So from 2 to 30, there is a multiple of 15. I hope you could see this. It's not even that difficult, right? Seeing such. So as you could see here is this multiple. This multiple comes here. So you just need to remember this multiple now, and whatever you have to find. Suppose you have to find the value of A. What is the actual value of A? So as you know, multiple always remains same for the same ratio. If it's only one equation, right? So here what you have to do, as you know, here it was a value 5. So you have to do 5 into 15. Here it gives the answer of, I'm sorry, that's 45 plus 2, 75. So 75 becomes the answer, and yeah, 75 becomes the answer. And that's the way you could directly approach to the answer. And I don't think you need to remember any other trick, because even remembering more and more tricks, it helps you in your exams. But when you remember more and more tricks, it just becomes confusing for you to apply, because you don't have to follow just one chapter in your examination, right? So if you have to follow just one chapter, then it's okay, but you have to, complete the whole syllabus and mug up all the tricks, and along with the concept part, as you don't know what's going to happen. So yeah, I'll just advise you that this trick is more than enough for just, I mean, as you could see, you just need to practice it a bit to apply. And if you don't understand what this trick is trying to say, just comment me down. I'll explain you there, and if possible, if more and more people will comment, I'll definitely make a separate video for this trick. So yeah, well, I hope this sums up our class, and that's it for today. The revision part is done, and tomorrow most probably I'll be uploading a question videos of the same chapter, that's ratios and proportion. I hope that's fine for today, and everyone found it helpful. Me myself, I think it's a good revision for me, and that's it. So thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye. See you in the next class.